Hi everybody, welcome to Xianxia DnD. For those of you who are regular streamers, regular viewers of our stream, you will notice that today I look like a grumpy Doraemon, which more or less reflects my mood for today. I've been having some camera issues for almost the entire day today, and unable to resolve them. We've tried to resolve them for almost 40 minutes now, and it remains unresolved. So today, unfortunately, you will not be able to see me, and I will have to, unfortunately, also rain check my singing performance for another day. I'm so sorry. I had it all prepared and stuff, and you can see that even now, my camera is set to. If for those of you who are observant on the stream, you can see my camera settings are all messed up beyond belief. But regardless, we will forge on, and thank you everyone for joining our stream. And we are going to do our usual character introduction, and we will start with Richard, then Shao, then Nic, and we will have Shao do a quick recap of last week.
Okay, sure. Okay, my name is Richard, and I'm playing a Wudang disciple called Song Yifan. And he is an Elven Bladesinger, and currently we are of the 4th level. And he is looking, as part of the recap, we are looking for something. Oh no.
The Flame Imperishable.
Yes, Flame Imperishable. And that's it. Shao?
Okay. I am Shao and I'm playing Cang Tian and Genasi Monk. And I'm currently kind of traveling. We're traveling together in this group because we are embroiled in a celestial prophecy. But most of the time we are running around from place to place, looking a little bit worried behind our backs at government officials, assassins, and shape-shifting animals that may be government officials. The reason that we are looking for the flame imperishable is because we found a child that was locked into this celestial prophecy like us. There was a case of mystical identity, and so the prophecy now expands to include another innocent child in its loop. So this mistaken child, this dwarf child, got injured by a demon, and the illness, in order to fight this illness, require the infusion of positive energy into the child. Hence, we're here looking for this thing that's a flame imperishable, which provides just a kick of positive energy that we need for the child. Yeah, over to you, Nick.
Hi, my name is Nic, and I play who is a wandering person looking for clues to his past and his background. Functionally, I'm a paladin, so it's got a little bit of that whole divine duty warrior thing going around about him. So he generally goes around helping where he can, and right now he is stuck here trying to cure some poor child of a strange disease thing. Yep.
All right. So, Shao, did you want to do a quick recap for the people who have been joining us for the first time?
So, overall recap. So, the three of us, that's Richard, me, Nick. Our characters are all from diverse backgrounds, but we are here united in taking care of. Well, mostly we have our own reasons to want to come along. We should keep quite closely to our chest. But the three of us are united in trying to protect the lives of people who have been kind of absorbed into a great feud between the forces of heaven and earth. Both human governments as well as what it seems otherworldly beings are engaged in a time of chaos and conflict. And in this tumultuous period, the three of us are sort of tossed together by fate. A monk, a swordsman, and unassuming tea house waiter who turns out to be trained in esoteric, powerful imperial martial arts. So the three of us have moved around fighting demons, brigands, bandits, encountering heirs of lost legacies of martial arts and weaponsmithing, and has gotten run afoul of government conspiracies, and have received the kindness of the brotherhoods and sisterhoods, the siblинghoods of the martial societies, and am currently in a liminal space, a bit of a never-never scenario. We were formerly had traveled to the Mount Wudang, which is one of the sacred Taoist mountains, which is where Richard's character Yifan trained as a mystic swordsman, and the sword masters of Wudang have sent us on an opportunity to save this child that we are trying to rescue from demonic contagion. It involves going to a space where the forces of nature and life are stronger, and we're seeking this artifact known as the Flame Imperishable, which is an item sacred to another Taoist sect, that of the Ermei Mountain sect. We found ourselves in another world last session, where there were mystical forest spirits that tried to bewitch us, and it had bewitched another traveler who tried to fight us, an outlander from a faraway place that we later established to be somewhere cold, somewhere north, and somewhere with generally very different cultural backgrounds from who we are. After meeting,
Scott.
after meeting, no Conan. After meeting a non-Cimmerian,
Non-Cimmerian.
Yeah, he's totally not Conan. Totally not Conan. Well, by the way, Conan is not copyrighted apparently because except in the United States, yeah. He's public domain, so yeah, you can totally call him not Conan.
Yeah. So anyway, our newfound friend joins us in our journey, where we find ourselves trekking through a place where time and space act differently. The day doesn't flow in the same hours that we're used to, and we found a cave where the Flame Imperishable, the dingus we're looking for, the artifact is waiting. And while treading inside, it seems to be full of spots of hot stone, flaming lava, and generally an acrid temperament. As we were spelunking around, we heard someone cry, "Who goes there?" Basically, who does invade our sanctum? And that's where we were last week with our hanging off a cliff in anticipation for today's session. Is that okay, Case?
Yeah, that's fine. And let us just move straight into the action. No recap today. No panning scenes. This is what we see. Down the corridors. Right,
Am I there or am I not?
This is you. So what has happened is that as you're going down the corridor, you hear a familiar shout. Nick, you had in about the time that they took to travel or find the cave, you had managed to stabilize the child. You had originally stayed behind to try and stabilize the child. So what you will do is you will join the group, but you have used up all of your healing for the day, all of your lay on hands for the day. As a method of trying to stabilize the child, but you managed to do so in good time, and you managed to track your way all the way here. By virtue of them not having to go through any of the side tracks, so to speak. And you run through and you hear, "Hey, stop! Wait for me!" And you turn around expecting a fight, but instead it is. And you see a large, muscle man, long dark hair with an expression that could just best be described as
not Conan.
As intense. And he says, "Friend of yours," in a thick accent that it seems to over pronunciate your native tongue in Zhongyuan. Over enunciates.
Oh, an outlander.
Yes, indeed, he is an outlander. And you do see, and he says, well, you better get here. There has been a shout and a challenge down the corridors.
Wow.
And he walks up to you. Valky. He extends his hand.
Hi, I'm. You can call me Amu.
Moo. Like cow.
Yeah.
Moo.
Sure, okay.
That is a good name. He slaps you on the shoulder as he walks forward and says, you look like you can take care of yourself up in the front. How about you come in front with me and we kill that monster together? Yes? No? Yes? Yes!
Sure, okay, sure. Yeah, and I draw my sword and I advance up with him.
You hear?
I give Yifan and Cang Tian incredulous looks as I walk by them.
I shrug and just go.
You hear in the background sounds of...
I whisper, is he for real?
Very much so, yes.
Very much so.
And you trust him?
Then Cang Tian shows like a huge amount of bruises and cuts and what. It's like, it's like doing the 不打不切磋, and he 打 me a lot, we 切磋 a lot. Okay, if we don't understand each other, he beat me up a lot, so I understand very well now.
Violence is a universal language, apparently.
Yeah.
Violence is indeed a universal language, yes.
So is mathematics.
Yes, and I'll beat up anyone who says otherwise. Alright.
What's the thing that one like to say? If brute force isn't a solution, you're not using enough of it. That's what one used to say, right?
Yeah. If overwhelming force is not a solution. Okay.
Yeah.
So you feel as you hit down, right? This voice booms down and echo, but it is not met with any sort of follow-up challenge at all. You do hear the flames in the background starting to intensify. You feel that the area is starting to get hotter and much more humid.
Okay.
And there's a smell like a freshly tarred road, except that you wouldn't know what a tarred road is. I'm just saying this for your players to reference. It smells very bitumen-y.
And then I ask, so I'm assuming you have not found the flame imperishable?
Well,
It's somewhere in this cave.
I mean, this cave is full of flames. I hope we are bringing the imperishable part to it so that we don't die in this flaming cave.
I look at Valky. You're not the flame imperishable. No. Okay, never mind.
Do I look like I am? Do I look like I have red hair? No, that is my brother. Slaps you on the shoulder. You're starting to get bruises on the shoulder. The guy is strong. The guy is like muscled like you wouldn't believe. Muscled like he was Mr. Universe 1983.
Yes, I totally get this. Alright.
As a matter of fact. Not that you would know what Mr. Universe or what 1983 would be.
He has a potential career as a governor.
In a far-off former Spanish colony. Okay.
But he definitely had a career in terminating things.
He's an artificer steel guardian at some point in time. And up ahead, right, you see another dead body. A skeleton that looks bleach blasted. The bone looks almost too white and clean to be to have been stripped. It looks like it's just sheared off by sheer heat, but leaving the bones pristine.
I walk up to it, and then I look at Cang Tian and Yifan.
I know expectantly, yes.
Because, normally I would walk up to a corpse and then Cang Tian and Yifan would tell me what's going on.
This is a learned response, actually.
Soon they're gonna just dingle about like ding 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 ding, right? And then it's like, wow, I'm very hungry. I don't know why. Okay,
That said, though, I do have investigation, so you know.
Valky
It's in,
dies round the corner, right? And he kind of does a peek round the corner, and he says, the flare, the heat here getting much stronger."
Not and as I've approached the skeleton body, right? It looks the same as the previous one, right?
In a manner of speaking, yes. So so when you subject a body to intense heat, right? The bones are usually the only things that remain, and
Yeah, correct.
sorry to since IMDA is objectionable to coffins, right? I will continue on my tirade about completely inappropriate things under the Singapore government can go suck it. Okay, when you send a body to a crematorium and you subject it to intense heat, right? The bones usually remain. It is incredibly difficult to burn bone, right?
Yep.
So when you do it, right, what happens is that the bones, they get collected and then they get ground and sifted, and that's how you get bone ash. It doesn't actually burn to the point where the bones actually catch fire.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is what you're starting to see. You see, like the soft parts and all the portions have all been just blasted away in an intense searing heat.
And most arson cases uses dental forensics. Anyway.
Yeah, that's more or less correct. Yeah, the bones also look kind of blackened, which I cannot do on Talespire, unfortunately, right? So
Yep.
like, why is Talespire so terrible? Why can I not have blackened bones?
Hmm.
So it's like a massive blast of instantaneous heat,
Yeah, a blast of instantaneous heat would be the right way of putting it.
You know, while they are looking at it, I will forward with Valky.
Well, there's nothing remaining of here. We should proceed with caution.
How high is the ceiling of this cave?
It looks like just fits about 5-6 feet. So the cave entrances are very short. All around you see you see remains of what looked like wooden supports, and maybe these look like roots and the such, right? But they all tend to be it looks like it used to be a mine. You can see the struts, the supports, and they were looking for something here.
It is mine.
Mine.
Oh gosh, seagulls.
Mine. Yeah. So are we heading out?
I'm going up. I'm moving up with Valky. So basically, I'm keeping pace with him. If he's going to randomly move up, I'm going to keep pace with him.
Okay, Ken. You keep pace with him. He is not okay for a guy that.
I'll let the forensics team at the back do their thing.
He's striding forward, right, and then he says, "Shh! I see something." And he crouches behind a large, what looks like a large stone platform, and I assume you do the same. Please make me a stealth roll. Well, you said you were walking next to him. What can I do?
If I'm not wrong, disadvantage.
Yeah, you do have disadvantage. However, the guys.
Is there a disadvantage?
No.
Are you in heavy armor?
You got to right
Oh
click
yes,
on
I
the
do.
number.
I do. Yes, I do.
So you are. It is in disadvantage.
Aha!
Ah, yeah. Then how like that? Okay, I'm just gonna leave my camera on and see whether it will eventually process me into existence. Okay.
What's the worst that could happen, right?
What did you roll? Sorry. Let me check the game out. That's okay. It's okay. And you see this down the from your angle. The floor itself looks like it's on fire. There is a large, looks like a flaming creature. Its hindquarters are scaled and clawed, and it looks like the back of almost like a giant scaled lizard. The front of it, however, it looks like it's a vaguely human body, except that the body itself is just wreathed in flickering red fire. And he shouts from where he is. He turns around and says, "You who dares come for the flame imperishable, you are too late."
Why am I too late?
Okay. Okay. Never mind.
Let it soliloquy. Quick.
So why am I too late?
Impudent fool.
I mean, if you're gonna tell me why that I'm late, you should at least tell me why.
If you do not understand the nature of what you are messing around with, I see no reason why I should enlighten you. And as he says that,
Oh, come on.
the flame...
Surely you can tell me. If I do not understand it and you're gonna tell me something, it's only right that you actually explain it so I do understand it, right?
So the flame seems to be slowly spreading as you talk, and he seems to be... What he seems to hear... Okay, from where you are, right? Even from where you are, right? You can see that he has that being, that thing, that like half Kirin, half flame centaur thing, seems to have his hand pressed up against the stone wall here, over at the far end, and he seems to be pushing against it, straining against it with all his might. And he doesn't come closer, but the flame itself is burning around him, and you see the floor is starting to take on a very shiny appearance. It looks like it's starting to semi-liquidify. Hey, you come here to chit-chat with your lover, or you come here to fight?
No, I'm here chit-chatting. Are you gonna do your thing?
Might as well. We are ready. Are you guys coming up ahead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me where you want to take positions, yeah?
What's the... do the walls have handholds?
The walls are rough. They don't have any handholds, but they are rough. So you can probably find some.
Amu expects that the Outlander probably doesn't know what he's doing, but he seems to be able to do something well. So I'm basically going to follow Valky's cue.
Okay.
I'm not going to turn round. I'm not going to turn round the corner. I'm just going to try to peek round the corner.
So you're here? Are you the corner, as in the corner here?
The corner there, yeah.
Okay, you won't be able to see it. You can see the flames, but you won't be able to see the monster.
Are the walls...
Yeah, no problem.
Are the walls...
I can see the rest of the guys, which is fine.
Okay.
Are the walls warm?
The walls are hot. They're right from here, where you can feel the heat radiating, right? It's just hot. He's making... That monster is making zero attempt to come closer to you. But he is...
Touching the wall.
Yeah, he's definitely touching the wall.
To confirm, I've got no lay on hands left.
Yep, you have no lay on hands left. 0.
Okay. I walk up and then I say master of this cave, master of this residence, we are here to look for the flame imperishable. If you don't have it, then we have no reason to fight each other. There is no reason for you to prepare your defenses.
Not interested in your prattle, mortal being. If you are here for the flame imperishable, then you and I are at odds. Leave and I may spare your life. And as we say that, more fire starts erupting and spreading.
Oh my god, Cang Tian and him are at a spare off.
Cang Tian basically... Cang Tian looks at the creature, blinks, and then speaks a greeting in primordial with the ignorant dialect, right, and looks at the creature to see whether it picks any recognition.
Well, you speak to him in his dialect of the Wuxing, right? The element of fire. You speak to him in ignorant, and he merely responds, "Young primordial, you who have not even lived one lifespan, leave now. This is not your fight. I do not wish to kill, but if you are here for the flame imperishable, then you and I are at odds. I appreciate your courtesy, but our aims are at odds, and I will have no choice but to kill you if you choose to claim the flame imperishable for yourself."
If you wish, speaking ignorant, great and mighty elder spirit, what is the price then of this flame imperishable?
There is no price that you can give that I will be willing to accept. I am here for the flame, as are you.
Then why should we not work together for the flame?
Because I require the fragment for myself. I presume you need the fragment for yourself as well.
It is not something which I do not. Honestly, I'm here trying to save someone's life with the flame. I do not know whether the flame imperishable will disappear. With a name like the imperishable flame, it might still exist after it is done. Would it not be wiser for both of us to work together?
There is but one flame imperishable. There is but one fragment. Do you not know?
No, I do not. I'm not a seeker of the flame imperishable's power. I'm here because it is a medicine that can save an innocent life.
Then perhaps that life was destined to be lost in any case.
I turn to the rest of the group and then I say, the flame spirit seeks the flame imperishable, and if we seek it, it wishes to fight us. I do not think we have any way around it. We should engage it now when we still have time. Then I move forward, put my hands in a stance, and I move towards, and I say,
"Okay,
in another lifetime."
I can hear this conversation, right? As Shao, as Cang Tian speak of we have to fight, right? I will activate my sword by showing its blade gleam and cast bless on Valky, Cang Tian, and Amu.
Sure.
Do we all have bless? Oh my god.
No, I have a spell of a rapier of spell storing. So I have
right.
bless
True. You have the stupid wedding sort of thing.
Yeah. So I've asked for bless to be cast on that spell.
Yeah, so now D&D combat tracker is now fritzing on me. It's so annoying. I just saved this damn thing. Save this damn thing in the afternoon. This is the day of many fritzes. Oh, you know what? Screw it.
Day of the sway.
Yeah, I really damn sway today. Okay, anyway, I'm just using this for the initiative tracker, so I'm just gonna add your names in manually. Song Yifan, Cang Tian.
Do I have to roll initiative then?
Yep. Valky and...
I just love clicking on the D&D.
Yeah. Who am I missing? Oh yeah.
2. No more than 2.
And coffee.
More than. Yes, and coffee.
Okay. Add. Okay.
Okay.
Auto roll initiative. What's your initiative, Yifan?
Ifan's at 17, Coffee is at 18.
Coffee is at 18. Coffee is at 18, huh?
Yep.
Okay. Coffee is... Cang Tian, what's your initiative?
8.
8. Valky, Valky's initiative is 14. Longmu, what's your initiative?
2.
2. Okay, start. Done. Okay, coffee acts first. Let me get coffee out first, okay?
Coffee does
I
nothing.
need a coffee.
Let me get coffee out.
That's all right.
Coffee does nothing.
Okay. Next in the round, Yifan, what are you doing?
Predict that coffee does nothing for you.
Yeah, coffee does nothing for me. I am going to move up to
1.
Valky.
Go up to Valky, okay.
Yep.
You
And,
have only partial ice. If you launch to hit roll, right, he has partial cover from here. Partial concealment.
yeah,
rather.
no problem. I
Okay.
get partial consumer as well.
Okay.
It works both ways, right?
Yeah, it does work both ways.
I'm going to not going to do anything, and I use my bonus action to activate Blade Song.
Okay, sure. Valky goes. He advances slowly. 30. This will be 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's reaching right to the edge of the flame already. But he's not charging in yet. He's kind of skirting the edge of the flame. So call it here. Okay? Next in the round, it is Cang Tian. What are you doing? Cang Tian, you're here.
Got it. I move forward and I kind of like pull out my cloak, right, and I kind of like wrap my hands around in the cloth, right. I kind of like use my item interaction action to kind of wrap my hands around in the cloth and kind of like tap them, push out any air bubbles and stuff, and then I kind of walk forward and dab them with some water. So I'm just moving forward and standing behind, and then once I move my full move, I kind of look over at it and I try to study the flames to see like is he kind of like is it a certain area he's trying to protect, or is he sort of just wanting to increase the amount of fire that we all die from oxygen loss or whatever.
Make me a that's a completely fair question. Make me a perception roll.
That's 23.
Okay, with a 23, you think that what he's trying to do, and you see his what he's doing down here, right, is that his back is facing towards you right now, and he seems to be pushing his way forward, right? So he's kind of trying to push his way through this particular stone wall, and you detect that there's some kind of through the fire, right, and through the red fire of the fiery chilling half chilling show, right, down here, you see that there's a blue glow behind this particular wall. It's an intense blue, almost whitish glow that's behind this wall, and the fire doesn't seem to be spreading because he is intentionally doing it. It's because he's exerting his chi against the wall.
Okay.
And this is the byproduct. So it's like, you know, when you Kamehameha, right, and somebody hits and somebody deflects it, this is the blast radius around you is starting to grow. So Cang Tian, are you standing here just to clarify?
Yeah, I stand there and then sort of like the perception is action, right?
Yep, that perception was an action.
I move forward, percept, and then I'm done already.
Yep.
Can I share can I kind of like point out any of this information to the rest of the team?
If you can do it in 6 seconds or less, sure.
I say like, you know, I just look meaningfully at the blue glow, and I kind of look around at the rest of the party, and then I look back at the creature and I focus my gaze. I guess that's all I do.
Okay. And with that, I will start with. Where is the cultist music that I had just now?
Cultist.
It's appropriate, right? And he's pushing and straining and just going. Then the next in the round is Longmu. The Salamander is not moving. He has had an action, but he's not moving.
I'm withholding and waiting for Valky.
Valky has already moved forward. He's here.
Yeah, so,
You're here.
yes, I'm waiting for him to do a move before I take an action.
He's already moved. So you're standing. You're just gonna stay down here, is it?
Why don't you move further up close to engagement charging range?
Yeah, I'll get into lunging range and then position myself and wait.
You can't get into lunging range. If you go into lunging range, you have to walk into the fire.
No. As in,
Within charging range lah. So
Yeah.
just at the edge of the fire lah.
Yep.
Okay. At the end of the round, this is what happens. The fire, as he continues pushing, the fire continues spreading. Wow, the music is quite rocking, quite metal. And it seems to be spreading. You feel the gumminess beneath your feet as the fire starts spreading even further. Top of the round. Coffee. What's Coffee doing?
Not going to do anything.
Okay. Yifan, what are you doing?
I'm going to move behind Amu and yeah, do nothing.
Okay. Valky goes and charges forward.
okay, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah lah, he was out of range anyway what. Okay, so Valky takes 1d6 damage first. How do I roll lah?
There is a at the bottom left hand corner. There is a.
Oh, I see.
die
Okay,
icon you
can do. Okay, Valky goes into a rage. He takes 1 point of damage from the flame. He doesn't seem bothered by the flame, and he yells out as he charges forward with his huge Guan Dao halberd, right, and smashes into the monster and attacks recklessly.
How advantageous.
Yep, 16 is a hit. Now he has to roll damage. Okay. He bites his weapon bites deep, but even as it catches fire, right, you see a burst of flaming red blood spurt out at him, right, and just you hear a hissing sound as it hits his body. Let me double check out. Okay, can. Okay. He takes 3 points of damage. Valky resist the pain of the burning blood onto his body. And let me see whether or not, let me double check whether or not he has the thing that I think he does. Oh, okay, no worries. Haha. Okay. Okay, next in the round is...
Do I get to take an action now?
Cang Tian. No, you don't. You go to the end of your round.
Okay.
Did we skip Nick last time?
No.
No, he moved up and he.
Yeah, I moved up.
Oh,
It's alright.
Yeah, you can't store actions past the end of the initiative order. This is not
Okay.
3E. You can't go back. You can't loop around.
Yep.
Okay, got it. So it's my turn now, right?
Yeah, Cang Tian.
Okay, got it. So when I see that, and then I kind of look at the blue glow, I pick my staff and I kind of like lunge forward at the flames. I do the mad demon staff techniques, like the drunken aha, Feng Wo Kun.
Okay, so you're twirling your staff around you in intense, and you feel the wind around you. It almost absorbs into your thing. You're spinning it around so fast, right? And you feel that the heated air seems to be surrounding your skin and it burning you a little bit. But you don't get affected yet until you start charging into the fire.
Yeah. So then later, as I kind of like swoop inside, I basically kind of like I'm chanting some sutras about how essentially it's about the punishments of the RBC hell, basically, where the Wujian Dao, right, where like fire and ice, and then it's basically eternities of punishment. There's only 1 second each in the Kalpas of time, that kind of how fire doesn't burn, ice disappears, etc. And as I do so, I kind of like clear a path right between us, right? I'm kind of using my actions to basically use the wind force of my swirling staff techniques to basically beat out the fire. And also basically I kind of say over to, in a sing-song voice over to the elemental spirit, I say, the wind can nourish the flame or take it away. Make your choice.
Okay.
I kind of clear a path for my friends. So I'm not attacking, I'm trying to basically just remove fire from along the way so as to create a couple of open squares. I'll try to do this to see whether it works for this one.
Okay, you can try.
So I roll athletics.
Make me an athletics roll, and let me see what you get.
It's a 6 plus 4, 10.
Okay. As you're whirling your staff around and you beat the floor, right? Your staff catches fire, and you realize that the floor, as you hit the floor, right, the floor has already gone soft. And you didn't notice it at first, but Valky's actually leaving footprints behind him as he's charging towards the Qilin show. The fiery Qilin show.
So I now have a flaming staff, right?
You kind of have, it's burnt and scorched. Yeah, the floor is lava, really, literally, when. Yeah.
The floor is lava.
Yeah, because, you know, an ordinary deadly encounter isn't going to challenge very experienced players, so I have to make the environment even more challenging. Right. If not, how is it going to be challenging to experienced veteran players?
Why does he torment us?
Okay, next in the round is the Salamander. No, the
Salamander.
The Salamander. It's a Qilin show lah. It's reskinned Salamander.
For those of you who are wondering why I wanted to speak to the Salamander first, it's because my character is Persian, right? So to me it's a Salamander. I needed to say salam to him first.
Oh my god! How did you do that? How?
Through dark arts, you see. That was my warlock pack. It's really terrible puns.
Okay, he turns around as he feels the slashing motion, right, and says, "You outlander, you dare!" He forms he reaches out his clawed, scaly clawed hand, right, and a bright glowing metal spear appears to grow literally from the size of a toothpick, right, into his hand, and he whirls it around and he swirls it around and he attempts to slash it with towards Valky.
Sounds good. Or at least somewhat tasty.
Oh wait, sorry, that was the damage. Haha. Okay, I think the 22 hits. Let me see if I can fish for a crit. No, no crit, but damage.
It was crit expectations.
Crit expectations.
Okay, so because Valky is raging, and he's basically a human-shaped pile of hit points, right?
I like those human shaped power hit points.
Yeah, human-shaped piles of hit points are so darn useful, right? Okay. 11, 4, 11, 4, 5, so it's 5 and 2. 5, 2. Okay, so even then, right, he slashes deep and you see a new wound appear on Valky's already massively scarred chest, right? And it cuts into him and it burns it. The blood almost steams away instantaneously. And his second attack, he lashes out with a scaly tail. And it just snaps into... Wait, hang on. I just realized he has advantage. And he, with advantage, misses and snaps into the air like you hit a crack of a whip through the superheated air around you. Lomo, your turn.
Wait, the vegetable is not reverse.
Vegetable not with you.
Vegetable. The other is
Okay.
not vegetable.
You shot the vegetable.
But you have a bless from... You have a bless from Yifan.
Yep. Which is actually the vegetable.
So basically, there's no way for me to engage without being the lava, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you had missile weapons, that would have been something lah, but you don't.
If I what?
If you had missile weapons.
Remember, guys, you have elemental body transmutation thing.
Okay, I am going to charge in, do a strike. I'm gonna use grappling strike. So I'm gonna reach out with the sleeve, grab hold of him. If I hit, he has a chance of getting grappled, and if he gets grappled, I'm gonna move him out.
Okay, Ken. So you've taken 20 feet to reach him already, huh?
Yes.
Okay, the floor seems to be somewhat yielding below you. A bit squishy, if you would. So please make me an attack roll. And then after that, make me the grappling as the action.
Remember, you have a bless, you have an additional D4.
So...
You don't have an
attack
additional
roll?
D4 for the grappling. You have an additional D4 for saves.
And
Okay.
Okay.
How much damage do I take?
You take D6 damage first. Let me roll out. You take 5 points of damage.
Okay, then I'm gonna roll to hit. This is fun.
What did you...
10. I rolled 10, but I'm gonna roll my bless to add to it. Does 10 hit? Do I need to roll my bless?
Yes, you do need to roll your bless.
How does this work? How do I roll my bless on this thing?
Just roll an
you
extra
go to the
D4.
bottom
Bottom left hand
go to
corner.
the bottom left hand corner, there's a die icon. You click on the die icon, there's a D4. You just click on the D4 and roll.
Oh.
Did you just say there was a die icon?
Yes.
Okay, how do I roll this?
You click on the one die, and then there's a roll button, right?
Oh, so I hit 14.
14 hit.
14 hits?
14 hit. Okay,
No,
so
14
I
does not
damage-
hit. 14 does not hit.
14 does not hit.
14 does not
Okay.
hit. You reach out, you slash against the scales of the large serpentine lizard-like body of the Qiling Shou, right? And you slip and you realize that the armor of the scales, right, is not the kind of leathery scales of a normal lizard. It is hard, almost metallic, and it bounces off the scales.
Okay.
Okay. Next in the round is top of the round, Coffee.
Dolphy is not going to do anything because I know that he flies in, he's going to get damaged.
Yep. So can I just take coffee out of the equation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I am going to. Okay, now is there a way to get ranking bonus?
Only if you reach all the way to the end, maybe. And even then your barbarian needs to like kind of step to the bit to the left.
Never mind. Okay, so Yifan is going to using his rapier trace the rune of qi, 剑气.
Okay.
And then point with his left hand point at the Salamander and cast magic missile.
Right. Please roll damage. I love that effect. That effect is my favorite effect.
Let's see. Okay, I will go for it. Take 10 points of damage.
Okay. Your swords, your chi swords, right, slam into the body of the Qiling Shou, and he grunts in pain as the bolts hit him once, twice, 3 times. Next in the round is Valky. Valky swings, takes another d6 of damage from the floor. Takes 2 points of damage because he's a freaking barbarian. And Valky swings his mighty glaive. His mighty thews. Okay. See whether he fails or not. Okay, first one hit already. See whether can fish for crit. Okay. No fishy for crit. Okay. Wow.
Ouch.
That is a lot of damage. So once again, he twirls his glaive and he smashes the side of the Salamander, the Qiling Shou, and he grunts in pain again, and okay, then gives 4 points of damage. Takes another 4 points of damage. Oh. Okay, and wait, he will. Okay, next round, which is Cang Tian.
Okay. So I initiate. I move forward and I see that the staff is burning, and I notice that the creature has like a. Was it? I'm not quite sure. So was it actually Valky did a lot of damage to the creature, or did the creature?
They both did a lot of damage to each other. They've been added tooth, nail, and claw. Yeah, so Valky is right in the face of the creature, right? He's swinging his glaive, he's cut the creature at least 2 mighty blows, but the creature also is like spewing flames and blood and claw and spear and even used his tail to try and strike him, alright? They're both looking in pretty bad shape.
Okay. I move forward and I initiate using my reaction for the sword forming power,
Okay.
the metal power, to basically absorb the fire. So
Okay.
basically enough resistance to flame as I step through, and I kind of like
Take
use the
1
remnants
point of
kind
damage.
like
Take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage. Okay, got it. And kind of using the brand of the burning hot trike. Basically, kind of like the effect of it is basically as I swing, I kind of like also kind of like dab it so to let to kind of like using my metal like hands, the palm to kind of like temper away the flames, right? Just so as to use.
Yep. So you're throwing out. You're basically throwing out your chi and you're redirecting the heat of it into the coal of it, giving you some protection.
Yeah.
But it's only for one source,
Yeah.
so you've done it for the floor already.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I move forward and then I kind of like use the stuff and then I kind of move the stuff backwards, and then I kind of lunge forward to clear more distance from the floor forward, and I slam it down onto the creature's shoulder with my strike.
Sure.
I'm going to roll.
Make a roll.
My water star. And where's the D4? How do I D4 on the list? There's a die, right? I see the die. Okay, D4. Okay, that's a 14 plus 1, 15.
15 hits.
Okay, then I will roll my damage. It's a 2 plus 3, 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage as your staff cracks into the side of the Qiling Shou.
Then and do scales fly, or does it kind of like wobble? Does the height kind of like just like absorb the impact, reverberate force?
No, it does not. You hit the side of it, right? And it feels like you're hitting an armored man, literally. Okay. You feel a little bit of a shaking of your hand as it smacks, and it does give way, but not as much as you would expect. It feels like this thing is made of flame and iron, almost.
Okay. Then I basically kind of like a bonus action. I'll spend a key point and then activate Flurry of Blows.
Sure.
So after I strike it with the staff, then I hold the staff with my hands, right? Then I toss the staff over to it, kind of like looking like I'm going to make a strike, but I kind of pass the staff over to it. So I'm kind of doing basically the 2 exchange Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Something to him, and then for some reason he hold it for a moment while I punch him. Right? So basically
okay, can.
The staff up, and then I kind of lunge backwards, and then my 2 attacks is basically one towards the creature's abdomen, and the other one basically kind of like holds my hand strike, like the one carrying the wine cups, right, and pinches it under the throat, right, up into a strike into the nose.
Okay, your staff hit it just now, right? I just forgot to add something. Take 5 points of fire damage as you get burned by the flames radiating from the body of the Qiling Shou. So if you're making a second attack and a third attack, you will get burnt again.
I see. So basically, I find out that the fire attacks basically hits even when with a weapon.
Yeah, it's a thorns effect, if you want to think of it that way.
Got it. Then I basically kind of like let me see in that case what should I do? Does it look very damaged? It looks quite.
It looks damaged, but it still looks like you can take a hell of a pounding.
I think it's okay lah. We'll just work it.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna move it. Case.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can reposition to higher ground away from the flames?
There is a small tiny ledge here. The rest of it, no.
Okay.
But there's no space for the rest of us, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's a 14 hit, or is it a miss, right?
14 is a miss. Yep.
Then crit. So the crit I will.
Very nice. Might as well take the 6 points of fire damage first.
Got it. So that's for the crit takes 10 points of damage.
Okay. 10 points of damage, nice.
Yeah.
So you land a slamming blow into the relatively soft body, and you feel, wait a minute, there is a scale that is facing the opposite direction, and you just manage to keep your eye on it, right? And it's just under where the navel and the belly button would normally be in a human being, and you smash into it, right? And it burns as your fist takes a searing pain burns your fist, but it sinks into a soft portion of his belly. Okay. Now this is what he will do, because phase 2 has been activated. Now,
phase 2. No phase.
Boss fight. So Half-Life got Half-Life got.
Okay, everybody roll a Dex save DC 15. Sorry, that's everybody meaning Cang Tian, Valky, and Longmu. Those who are within the 10-foot cube of him.
1.
Plus your D4, please.
Alright. It's not hitting 15, okay?
Yeah, it's not hitting 15 lah, but you know, it's the principle of the thing.
Yeah, principle of the thing.
Nope, that's a 14.
Okay.
I think it's more.
Yeah, I used up all my good die rolls while playing with Beyond.
Yeah, Dex save 10 plus 4.
Okay, and Valky also needs to make a Dex save. Okay, he fails. Everybody takes 10 points of damage and is pushed 10 feet backwards. Okay?
Oh, that's annoying.
So as his body flickers white for a moment and just blows up, literally explodes, right, with a force that just carries on. You hear a ringing sensation in your ears for just a moment, and he repositions himself here and follows up with. So this is an up tempo. Yeah, Longmu, it doesn't hit Longmu. Longmu needs a 19 to hit. So, but he manages to take Longmu into the corner, and he's snapping his tail towards Longmu, and Longmu just manages to fend him off with his battle sleeve. Next in the round is Longmu.
I say, I mutter under my breath.
1d6 damage first.
What was 1d6, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I roll for you, don't worry. Take 2 points of damage first. Unless you're using the reaction for your iron forming palm to halve it.
No, how much is it?
2 points.
So total of 8 taken. Damn it. Okay. I mutter under my breath. What was that Master Chiming said? Lesson 48. Oh yes. Positions. And then I roll back out of the fire.
Okay.
Towards Yifan, but not bringing him within melee range of Yifan.
Okay, Ken. Down here lah, basically.
Okay. I want to be one more square so that people can position themselves around it immediately.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Okay.
I know what you're doing. Do it.
And then I'm going to do I'm going to incite a duel. Compel duel.
What's the save
Oh,
up?
wait, it's a bonus action. So actually I'll stab him before I roll.
Okay, please. Or you may want to grapple him.
With grappling strike. I mean it's a grappling strike lah. If I hit him, I will grapple him.
Okay lah. You didn't waste your supremacy dice the previous round, by the way. It only
I
for a
know.
successful hit.
Yep. So I'm going to attack first.
Okay.
There's no flank, right? There's no one else around.
Nope.
Nope.
Watch your roll.
20.
20. Huh? Seriously?
I rolled 14 lah, then modified to 20 lah.
Okay. Yeah, it hits. Please roll your damage plus your extra supremacy die, which is 1d6, I believe.
Yes, so I'm rolling my damage, which is 11 plus extra d6.
Okay, as the steel threads of your battle sleeve whip out, right, and it wraps itself around the salamander. You can see it's burning already, but it's holding for now, and it's struggling against the battle sleeve that you've managed to encompass around his body. How much damage did you do? Sorry.
The damage so far is 11 plus 4, so 15 damage.
Okay.
And I attempt to pull him out.
11 plus
And
4,
then
is
I
it?
compelling strike him. Yeah, and then I compelling strike him. I compelling duel him as a bonus action.
Oh, I just realized something. Okay, never mind. I need to rework his You rework it.
No, you can only do the grapple action or the compelling action because both of them are
both bonus, is it?
Yeah,
bonus action. Yeah.
correct.
I grapple him out. Oh.
Okay, Ken, let me.
So,
That one only spell slot.
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
I can help you. SLOT, Nick. That was a spell slot. I spelled the slot.
Thank you. Thanks so much, Shao.
Give me half a second, okay? I need to calculate something.
Your half a second is up.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, this one is... There has been a bit of an error. Okay.
He needs to find the error.
Okay, done. Okay, so you're making an grapple against him, right? Okay.
Yep.
He will resist with his strength.
And Nick, you need to roll your strength check also with your superiority die and your athletic.
Well done. Okay, tell me what you roll.
It's an athletic check, right?
Yeah, it's an athletic check.
Athletics check, yeah.
Yep.
Plus your D8.
16 without my... It's a D6.
Okay, he's grappled.
Oh, sorry, yeah, this.
He's grappled. Your sleeve
yeah.
finds
And then
punches around him, and you literally drag him out of the fire, right?
I yoink him out.
5, 10, 15. This is the maximum you can go, which is fine lah. So you save your compelled duo,
Okay,
and he has to be here.
I save my combat.
Yep.
I get over here.
Yeah. So you scorpion the shit out of him. Well done.
Yes.
Okay. He fights against you, right? Dragging you every step away, but you go, no, you're coming here, come here. Okay, and top of the round, Yifan.
Thank you very much. I gotta position myself away from to behind the.
I assume you're coming here, lah, huh?
Yeah. And
Okay.
then I gotta inscribe the.
You don't have to
the
flank
thunder
him
rune.
for now. No. Only. We are.
Unless he's restrained, grappled.
Yeah, correct. Grapple
He
does
will
not give him the
get
condition. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, it does not give him the restraint.
Yeah.
So, I am going to inscribe the thunder rune, and I'm going to smack him.
Not Saki Blade. Still never use Saki Blade. Well done. Shadow Blade.
No, because I didn't memorize. Shadow Blade.
Okay.
I didn't prepare
Thunder
Shadow
Blade.
Blade.
Please.
Booming Blade.
Please boom the boom shake the room. Go for it, man.
Oops.
You inscribe the rune of thunder, slap it onto the sword of the wedding dress, and you drive the blade in.
I think 20 hits.
20 hits.
Take 7 points of damage.
Very well done. Your blade slides through the scales as if being guided by a spirit that lives beyond the blade. It just slides in between the scales and stabs it and wounds it deeply. However, please take 4 points of damage. You may use a reaction to reduce it by half.
Take what?
Oh no, it's one of those retribution things.
Yeah, it's to fight against
Your
my
blade,
DC.
the fiery blood of the salamander is kind of in order to get close to the burning body of the salamander, right, of the Qiling Shou, so to speak, right, you have to brave the fire, so to speak. And every time you make contact with it, right, the flames surrounding the body of the Qiling Shou will burn you.
How much damage?
Acid or blood.
Not acid, it's fire.
Yeah,
it's
fire.
Yes, fire. It's you have 4 points of damage. You can reduce it to 2 if you expend your reaction.
Yeah, I expand my reaction to reduce it to 2. I auto make the concentration check.
Okay, done. Next in the round is Valky. Valky goes, you wonder where he learned that from.
Must be somebody from the.
This goblin yes sir.
What?
He has a D4.
Yeah, doesn't matter. He knows not a non-reckless attack. He does not know what it means to have a non-reckless attack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what barbarians do at this level.
Yeah. Smacks in it, right? And you hear again a resounding tong that comes out from the body of the. And he takes retribution damage, but it's only 2 points. Next in round.
Should be Cang Tian.
Okay. I step out of the flames and I notice that he's kind of like cooped up there.
Yep.
Okay. I will basically move over towards the.
You
am
can.
I on fire?
There's no fire over here, and this will give you a kind of a place to beat the shit out of him also.
Okay. Got it.
So basically, what happened is that Long Wu yoinked him out of the fire, and now everybody has just decided to dogpile on him.
Yeah.
Of course, that is the point.
Yep.
So I kind of like, as I sweep forward, I leap forward towards the creature, and I kind of unfasten my cloak, right, and I kind of like let the cloak fall onto the creature, blanket party style, right. And as it does so, I make a flourish in midair, and I kind of like direct a blast of wind downwards, right, and then I strike at the creature. This is basically me trying to give myself bonuses to resistance against the retribution, because now the direction of wind force is going a certain way, the fire will burn a certain direction.
Yes.
This is just me using special effects. I will invoke its deficiency against it, because it's out of the fire into the frying pan.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. Now here's okay. For those of you who are watching that are not from Singapore, or for those of you who are from Singapore and have never served NS, right, a national service, a blanket party is a term of national service where the worst recruit who drags down the rest of the group, right, basically gets hazed by having a blanket dropped over his head and beaten up by the rest of his squad. Okay, I am not even kidding. This is actually stuff that happens. So it was one of the reasons why I have it's one of the reasons why I have a very negative view of national service, even though I recognize it's a necessity. Now, onward, let's go.
Okay, so let me roll my attack. And I would like to invoke superiority for having superior airtime, because I'm getting.
No, you invoke his deficiency already. I don't think you have superior airtime. In fact, it's quite a tight corner that you're fighting in right now.
There's only 6.
You mean we can invoke superiority and efficiency?
Yeah, you can at the same time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, then you get a net +2.
I see.
Okay, you don't get flanking. Please make a roll to hit.
No, that's I will miss with my attack. I roll a net 1 for that.
Okay, can.
And I will use my martial arts action to basically invoke this action from my flurry of blows. So the second one is 14 plus 2, 16. 16 is a hit.
16 is a hit, yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll fire damage for you right now. Take 2 points of damage. 2d6 roll 2 basket.
So the second one is 23.
3 is it?
23.
23 hits.
Okay.
Take another 3 points of damage. So you have
I'll be right back.
2 attacks that hit already. So take another 3 points of.
So the first one is 2 damage.
The second one is 3 damage.
So I do a total of 13 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Again, you feels like your fists are pummeling against something that feels like it's made of iron, Your fists are almost starting to hurt, and you're starting to lose sensation on your knuckles. You're starting to smell charred flesh against your knuckles.
The man in Bikumi just now.
Lomo, it's your turn.
When
No, sorry, it's the Salamander. It's the sorry, it's the Qilin Shou's turn. Qilin Shou picks a target. He's currently grappled with you, so he's gonna attack you. Lomo.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
You need a 19 to hit, right?
Yeah.
That misses. So, the spear misses, but he seems to be leading you to his right side, right? And he's just as you manage to deflect the blow on his right side, right? He somehow manages to whip his tail around you and grab around you, right? And he has you wrapped up, not just like you have him wrapped around with your battle sleeve, right? He equally has you wrapped around his
Does he have to hit?
Yeah, he's hits already.
How much did you roll?
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Kilo.
Kilo.
He's got a tail attack, take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
No. I have shield and so this kind of thing. Just.
You got shield spell.
You got shield spell. Then you can use your shield spell, lor, if you want.
No, but you rolled 21, so no point.
You have 19, what? Your AC is 19, what?
Okay.
My shield is plus 2 only.
Yeah, and then it's a bonus action to cast the shield of Flame as well.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's a reaction to cast the shield. Okay. Take 8 points of fire, 10 points of bludgeoning damage plus 8 points of fire damage.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Use a reaction.
Use your reaction to half the. You should be using your reaction to half the fire damage.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. So as the
how many points of fire?
8 points of fire, half it is 4, and then you take 10 bludgeoning, so total 14.
Okay, so I'm down to
Still quite small.
Yep.
23.
Yep. So even as his tail wraps around you, right? He says, "Burn."
We have to roll off strength, right?
He's not attempting to escape. He can attack you, what?
No, he's grapple.
During your turn,
can attack you when grapple.
During your turn,
Okay, yep, okay.
Lomo.
Never mind, I just need him here.
Yep, that's fine. Lomo, it's your turn. You can attack him, what?
Yeah, so I will attack him all.
Attack him?
It.
Yes you do. Because you're having grapple.
Okay, hang on
Fish for Krito!
Here comes a big beat.
I must praise you. This is very well done, very well done. Your dice have been doing super well today.
As soon as I figure out how to attack. Okay, here we go.
I must keep praising your dice. Your dice are a very good one, super good. Wow, loud. Damn excellent.
It's a hit.
22 is a hit, fuck.
And then I will roll damage plus Divine Smite.
Okay, roll your damage first.
Damage is 9.
9 for longsword.
Okay,
Do I continue with 2d8?
go ahead. Great roll, well done.
8.
8 points. Okay. The sword again, right, bounces off its hard scales, right, and you don't seem to be getting much purchase from it. But however, the bright as the fire is, you know that heaven's radiance is far brighter as you ignite the power within you, and the blade of radiance and radiant energy beams out into the thing and sears into its side. It itself is burnt for once, and it recoils in terror. Top of the round.
Yep.
Yifan.
Okay. I am going to inscribe the thunder rune again, and switch to the reverse grip and attempt to do a backslash onto the.
Okay, so you flip the sword around and stab him, driving your strength into it, or rather your dex into it, as the case may be.
Yeah, dex into it. Let's see. Well, thank God for superiority die. 7 accuracy. 21 I assume hits.
21 hits, 11 accuracy.
11 accuracy.
Yeah.
6 points of
It's exactly
6
11.
points of piercing.
6 points of piercing? Okay.
Yep.
Once again, you feel your blade slide between the ribs this time, and you see the blood spurt out. Oh, by the way, I forgot to roll Thorns damage for. So
No, the previous round, yes.
For
For
counts damage for me.
yeah, correct. So Longmo will take 4 fire damage. You may halve it if you use your reaction.
Okay.
Take 6 points of fire damage for Yifan.
6 points. I use reaction damage.
Okay.
And I auto pass the
Yeah.
contract.
That done. Valky. Valky yells curses in. You don't know what languages he's using, right? But he's yelling is like "Onkalevoo, Nami Tibai, Chini Mana." He's doing all kinds of curses in various languages that you've never heard before. Okay, nope.
Well traveled. He wasted 1 feet for linguist.
No, he didn't waste the feet lah. Just has the kind of linguistic proficiency of the half pail of water traveler. The half pail of water traveler that knows how to order a beer in every tavern and knows how to swear in 16 different languages. But damned if he can tell you what a table is.
Okay.
Okay, but once again slashes his blade. By now it looks almost like a charred stump already against him. What did I roll? Sorry. Okay, 7. There's a 4 because barbarians are annoyingly resistant. Annoyingly resistant. Okay. Annoyingly, but he's taken a hell of a lot of damage already. Cang Tian, your turn.
Okay.
Better him than me.
Does the creature look kind of like a...
He looks like he's about to bite it already, but he looks in a very similar state to Valky. He looks like he has eyes that are shining, and he still has immense amounts of fight in his body language does not indicate that he's ready to quit at any point.
Okay. I focus on my I focus on how he is looking, kind of like a very, it's a kind of look of like the focus in which also your depth perception and your peripheral vision becomes kind of compromised because it's no focus. And I basically move my left hand and right hand. I cut them into like kind of like a tiger claw strikes, right? And I make a feint looking like I'm going to kind of like a strike over at his eyes. But at the last moment, I move forward and using my half-burnt staff, pull around his elbow and kind of like push it down. I'm going to make a shaft attempt to knock him prone so as to set up even bigger blanket party. So,
Sure.
Yeah, because I think everyone should get advantage. Even though they are already getting advantage, but we need to basically get more advantage.
Sure.
But I can only roll 2 dice.
Yeah, I know. It's also to kind of like make sure it doesn't run away. Not like he's going to run away, but then you know what I mean.
Sure, make a
it's
contested athletics roll.
Okay, sorry, my internet is very lax. It's a 16.
Okay. He rolls a 17. No, you push your body against his, right? And all you smell is the charring sensation of your flesh of your shoulder burning against his scales, right? And after a while, you just can't take it anymore, right? Take 7 points of fire damage.
I take damage as well, but I didn't make attack.
No, when you touch him. When you touch or hit with a melee attack.
Then I'll use a reaction for half.
Yes, please do. I'm telling you, the metal forming palm is the only thing that's keeping you guys alive right now.
Of course.
Yeah, I had that in mind when I designed this encounter. Okay, Salamander. First of all,
Salad man.
okay. First of all, Longmu. Take
Yes,
take automatic damage from the tail. As it constricts harder, take 6 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of fire damage. 10 points of fire damage.
What? Okay.
You are the one grappling him, what? If he takes you down, logically he will have a way out already, what?
It is true.
And he will... Sorry, Sorry. He will try to attack you with his spear. And even though he has you deep in his grapple, right? Wait, he has the advantage, right? Because he's grappling you as well. Oh, okay. Even though he has you deep in the track, you somehow manage to roll your head out the way every time he hits you. It's like, you know, one of those wushu, yeah, one of those wushu exhibitions, right? Where the lady is on the floor already and he's done the split, and then the guy's stabbing the split and he just rolls the head. He keeps rolling the head until the person keeps avoiding it. Yep. So that's basically what's happening. He yells out in frustration. Ah! Longmu, it's your turn.
So guys, what's it gonna be? Cure myself or try to...
You have no healing. You have no healing left.
I have cure wounds.
Oh, you do?
You can cast spells.
You do?
Yeah, you can go.
Kill myself or kill him.
Yes,
Can kill him or not? Can kill him or not?
I think what happens right now is that we can try to basically kill him, and then if it doesn't work right, then we can just basically all try to kill him multiple times. How much HP are you at?
Me? I'm at 3.
3, okay.
Yeah, next round you will die.
I think at 3 is better to beat him, because you see, at 3, basically, welcome.
Yeah, I heal back, it won't be enough since this thing.
Yeah, it won't be heal. You basically will go back enough for him to hit, so basically, playing the 4-point basketball game is just better to beat him now.
Yep.
4
So you can first chase the Thunderous Smite, and then attack him, and then use a normal smite on that.
Oh, I can command him to cower lah.
Yeah, but then you see, why let the enemy make a saving throw when you can make the attack roll that you get advantage on?
Yeah,
true.
right.
The retribution, anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What are you doing?
Chop.
Chop. Please chop.
Yes.
No, you're supposed to bonus section Thundering Smite first.
Why? But Thundering Smite is not as good as Divine Smite.
No, you can stack them. Bonus section to Thunderous Smite. Then you
No, you already.
apply hit again.
Yeah.
How many spell slots do you have? You have 3 spell slots, is it?
He's burning them all because he's...
I got 2 more spell slots. I'm gonna stack Smites then.
Yeah, stack the smites.
Bonus action. Thundering Smite.
Bonus action, Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
Then I chop him.
Okay, you have advantage because you're grappling him, you're mutually grappled.
Yes.
Yeah, mutual grapple is just mutual acquaintances become mutual grapple.
26.
Yeah.
That hits.
And then
That
so
fucking
I'm gonna
hits.
do damage.
That's a crit, by the way.
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Everything doubles, you know. So your smite
So,
and
so I have 12 from the longsword so far,
Okay.
That's another 1d8.
plus another d8. I'll ignore the plus lah. So another
It's
8.
2d8, dude, because you crit on the smite.
so smite below is
Yeah. So right now the normal damage is 20, and then I'm
No,
rolling
separate it out. So it's
Yeah, correct. Slashing damage is 20.
slashing
Okay,
damage is
now
20. Okay.
Roll 4d8 for your radiant damage.
This is for the divine smite.
Yes.
And the thunderous smite is 2d6.
The divine smite is 18,
Okay. Continue.
and the thunderous smite is, does it get a, there's no crit on that, right? It's 26, right?
It doubles as well, so 2d6.
Oh really?
Yeah. Anything.
Yes, everything doubles.
So
It's
it-
all-
It's,
You
so it's 46
crit, you crit fish at the best possible time.
plus another 15.
Okay.
There's
under damage.
53 damage plus a strength modifier, or already added again.
Added already.
Yeah.
53.
Okay. I'm going to simulate the effect of the smite.
Ooh. You just do the Akuma, the 1000 demon flash.
How you want to do it?
I'm just going to glow with energy, and then I'll tear through him with my multiple elemental strikes.
Okay. By the way, grappling does not give you advantage to the roll,
He flanking.
but he is flanked. That is true. So RP 2520. It's not the grapple condition that gives him the advantage. It's the fact that it's flanked. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then when it's all clear, I'm going to be glowing with the celestial energy, for no apparent reason.
Okay. So you have a situation where, okay, so you drive the sword into the body of the thing, right? It resists, but then you yell "Lay!" and the force of the thunderous smite pushes it and flings it across the wall, and you hear a sickening smack just as two bolts of radiant lightning strike it, and
I didn't
it
only
lies
crit,
to-
by the way. My two smite dice also maximum.
Okay, congratulations. It is dead. And the fire seems to... Okay, there's way too much fire for me to put out manually. Because I went apeshit with the fire. But what I need to do is...
It's still apeshit, it's burning apeshit, friends.
Okay, I have only
The
one
f-
cure light. I've
the-
only got one cure wounds, and I'm not.
The fire seems to burn itself out. Just as you...
It's okay, I'm built to basically take a lot of damage for and run around. I still have quite a lot of HP actually. I still have about 12
This was a lucky accidental bankai.
You hear panting in the corner where the body of the salamander is... The body of the Qiling Shou is resting. The floor
find that
still
the
feels sticky.
Sticky.
The floor feels sticky, but no longer burning to the touch.
I look at the blue light. I look at Bunky. You alright? I kind of say to the Outlander.
I'm still glowing as I walk up to the. site of the-
You see some portions of his body has burned to the bone.
By
His
the
body.
way,
it would have
you might
been-
take me out in a retributive strike.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
For the record, you might take me out in a retributive strike.
Oh, that is true, huh? I have not rolled that. Ha 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 ha. I need to roll 6 and above with your reaction, right?
Yep.
Technically,
I roll a 7. So as the blood spurts, right, and the salamander, the Qiling Shou flings itself across the cavern, right? You yourself take a final spurt of blood and into the face, and it burns into you, and you fall unconscious.
Okay, I'm out, guys.
It's so cool. You can resist the 3 to 0, right? And then you basically just then you don't even go to the dying condition. You just fall asleep. So aesthetic. Who's this Ichigo bullshit? So I don't go bleeding. You're just I'm just going for a nap.
Yeah, you left unconscious. Yeah, you're not even in the dying condition because it rolls to exactly 0.
Yeah. I will help out. I'll help Valky a bit, and then I point over to.
He says, "Save your friend over there."
Don't mind if I snooze.
Yeah. Then he'll be all right. Then this happened. This seems to be happening quite a few times. I look over at Yifan and I say, "The blue light. I think that's where the flame imperishable is. I think it was trying to melt the walls of the blue light. Can you take a look at it?"
Yes.
At this point, I'm curious. Do all the brocade guard glow celestial energy?
You don't know. Part of the wall looks like it is starting to fade away.
Fade away, fade away.
Okay.
Or at least melt away as the ceiling show is destroyed.
Okay.
And I don't know whether you can see it looks like a crystalline blue fire and spiraling in an odd pattern of that you can't seem to fathom. Sometimes it spirals away from the left, sometimes it spirals upwards, but always rotating it is.
Okay. So can we is it too hot to approach or
No, it's the floor has cooled significantly with the death of the Qilin show.
The salad man.
The salad man. Okay. Why did I lose connection? Where? Suddenly lost connection.
What?
The board. What the? Why did my Talespire suddenly lose connection? You see that?
Yeah.
Why Okay, I'm gonna reboot really quickly and see whether it helps. Yeah.
Well, luckily it did so after the combat,
Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is I'll load another board and then and load it back. Yeah, but anyway, you see the spiraling fire in front of you.
Okay. Yeah, just move closer to it and see whether when somebody is going to attempt to touch the fire, to see whether is it just too hot to touch.
Okay, Ken. Just give it. The flame imperishable does not feel like a fire that burns. In contrast, it feels like a fire that soothes. You feel a warmth, the kind of fire that you get from a hearth or a campfire in a cold night.
Okay.
Comforting fire.
Yes, a comforting fire.
Okay. Can I attempt to gather the fire?
You reach out to the flame imperishable, and slowly you feel the warmth trickle into your arm, into your hand. Okay. Yay, it's back. Okay. Let me share the screen again. Okay. Yeah, and you are at the fire, you are at the flame imperishable. You reach, and through all of that, it all suddenly disappears.
Okay. So it kind of like entered my chi, or
You circulate your chi and you feel that there's a pulse of energy within your chi that's foreign but not hostile.
okay.
You hear ragged breathing to your left.
On your left.
To your left.
My left.
Yeah.
Okay. I turn. Yifan turns. I turn and
The
I look.
thing appears to still be alive, barely.
Oh, the salamander?
Yeah, the salamander. It's slumped against the wall. The legs are bent at unnatural angles. Part of it looks like part of his ribs, especially on the lower half, look like they've caved in. But he's still alive. He's breathing extremely raggedly, panting almost. He doesn't have very long to live, though.
I walk towards him and say to him, "Shall I do the merciful?"
It does not matter. Does not matter. He will. Thank you for freeing me. Thank you.
Yes, then is it possible for us to share the visions of what's wrong with him?
Nothing seems to be. How are you going to share the visions of Zhurong with him?
I think we just speak to him now. Say, Rebear, are you one of Zhurong's servants?
The Flame Lord calls. We have no choice but to answer.
Then I would say, I bear the burden of Flame Lord. Is there any among your number that I should speak to so that I can free your people from his hold?
Among us, no. He calls, we answer. It is the mandate of heaven.
I keep hearing that. Oh yeah, I'm unconscious, right?
Yep. It is the mandate of heaven and none can go against it. I am not long for this world. Bloody hell. The connection got lost again.
Okay, start breaking up.
Yeah. Okay. I am not long for this world. Just know my last will. If you find Zhurong, kill him before he drowns the world in fire.
We will do our best.
If no one else to ask. And he dies. Leaving behind a small red sapphire crystal. Not sapphire, sorry, ruby crystal.
Okay.
No shame. Slash look on. No shame.
And a small 3 centimeter long metal needle.
Okay. I will add it to the pile of thing to identify, I guess.
The needle is extremely cool to the touch as you pick it up. Looks almost like a 3 centimeter long toothpick, a toothpick for an ogre or a giant, but metal and silvery and But otherwise, plain.
Okay. There was something else to identify from the nymph, right?
Was there? Nope, there wasn't.
Okay. Never mind. Okay, sure. I turn towards Cang Tian and Valky. I think it's safe to. We should take a short break here while we wait for Amu to recover, regain consciousness.
Very well.
So you're all gonna take a long rest here, is it?
No, short.
Short can.
We can spend some hit points and
Yeah, send up hit dice while I cast identify as a ritual.
Okay. The spear is the needle is a spear. You know of it as one of the. It was modeled after Nurcha's flame red spear,
I see.
but it is not as. It's not as powerful. But it has properties associated with fire. It also has the ability, like Nurcha's spear, to grow in length to suit the wielder.
I see.
Okay,
I will do a write-up of it because
sure.
I've done nothing since Sword of the Wedding Dress.
Haha. Okay.
Okay.
Who uses spears?
Mostly me, I guess.
Your weapons, apart from the Sword of the Wedding Dress, your weapons and armor are in shambles. They are in ruin. They are bent out of shape. They are brittle. They are all effectively ruined. Apart from the sword.
Nick's sleeve, battle sleeve is not bent in shape, out of shape.
The battle sleeve is fine. Any magic item is fine. Any mundane weapon or armor is destroyed.
Hey, my sleeve is magical, man.
Yes, it is. You got it all the way back from.
I remember the goblins.
Yeah, the goblins.
Oh, it's a +1 shield?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a +1 shield.
Okay, my AC is 20, guys. I didn't know. I thought it was some kind of high quality thing.
It's a magic shield.
I told you it was it's a magic shield, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, you're very lucky that you cannot see my exasperated eye roll because the camera's not working today, okay?
Today it feels like I leveled up 5 times.
Accumulated leveling up.
Yeah, man, accumulated out of 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Make the short rest, and Valky says during the short rest, he says, "You're done here. Where go now?"
We are heading back to the Central Plains. As promised, we will lead you there, but you'll be entering a place called Mount Wudang.
Don't care. Any place better than this hell.
Where are you from? Oh yeah, I'm still unconscious, am I? Am I?
It's 1 hour already.
You can be part of this conversation if you want. Just to be generous, roll your hit dice, do a short rest, and recover your hit points, and then we can be part of this conversation.
I ask, where are you from?
I was telling your friends, far to the west, far to the north of that, there is a place of ice and snow and long nights and long days. That's where I'm from.
Yes. It's the land of the midnight sun.
We are he says, we are now battle brothers. We fought in battle with side by side. So, I share with you one more thing. I travel the world as the wind goes. I have all magic. Your friend, he points at Yifan, use magic. It's not unlike the magic we use. Runes. You use runes. I do not recognize the runes you use, but I know that if those effects. Those are Yolnir runes.
I do not know what runes you talk about. These are
Story of battle and the god of thunder. And when it's thunderstorm, you can see him throw his hammer and it strikes the world with a resounding gong, 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 gong.
I look at Cang Tian. Does Lei Gong use a hammer?
Well, there's many gods and many heavens, and I'm sure there's at least one in all the cosmos that goes gong 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 gong.
Huh.
Yes.
Lei
This is the
Gong,
first time I've seen an Outlander. Right?
Yeah, this is the first time you've seen an Outlander. In fact, this is the
does
first.
use a hammer. He used a hammer and a
Right.
chisel.
雷震子 uses, yeah.
Yeah, Lei Zhenzi uses the hammer and the chisel. I mean, the mythology is not entirely dissimilar.
Yes.
Huh. Fascinating.
It
So,
thunders a lot, so all the drummers go crazy.
so and so that is where. So you use runes. We use runes, but all magic comes with sacrifice. I have climbed to the top of the mountain and called for the north wind to take part of my soul. I will never have known the comfort of home or hearth, but in exchange, the wind grants me strength and protection. There I seek the halls of heaven to feast for eternity.
I look at Cang Tian again. Is he talking of different heavens?
Yes. Heaven's a very big country. There's many different parts of heaven that different people go to.
I like you. Every time I say this, people go, very annoying. And then some of them, they do some strange motion, what was it, spectacles, testicles, something. And, but, yes, it will be good to go back to the mortal realm.
Well, friend, you come from a land of snow, I come from a land of sand. Food doesn't grow very well in our countries. But the people from this land that we're in now, they think the world is a plain. They think the world is a place where everything grows and everything is green. For them, their everyday life is perhaps the heaven that you and I have.
Then we shall go and feast. There's much drinking and feasting to do. We are going to a place where there is food and wine, yes?
Then I look over at Yifan, it's like, there is wine, right? Then I kind of like say, look at Yifan.
Yeah, there is wine. I mean, these Taoists are not monks.
Yeah, then I'm not so sure about the vintage and stuff, so I said, yes, there is food and there is drink.
What I would do for some red meat now.
That part, I'm not so sure. Says the one.
Okay.
But have you heard of Satan? It is gluten made from it is protein flour.
No, I have not. I have never heard of this. What is gluten? And why do you have 10 of those?
It is a wizardly creation that allows you to make meat from bread. Are you impressed, friend?
No! It's a heresy! Why the hell would I eat meat from bread?
Ah, I see. There is much wonders in Wudang that you will have. Next session, eating 材料.
Feeding a barbarian vegetarian meals, and how many rages that will provoke? Let us count.
Hey, you don't know, maybe he likes Thai. Maybe he really likes Thai bee hoon. He's like, wow, this is the best shit.
Yeah, it could be. Okay.
Satan is amazing.
So you recover, and you head back to
Wudang.
teleportation circle. So I need to at least place you all nicely lah. Otherwise, next time I want to use this map, I'll also very gankor.
Gankor is the word.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
For those of you who don't know what gankor is, gankor means
It means difficult.
difficult. Yes. Okay, never mind. I will do it. I'll do it out of frame.
We'll do it some other day.
Okay, back to Mount Wudang. I don't think I need to show off the whole of Mount Wudang map again, huh?
No.
Okay, I just need to go and find my teleportation circle. Fine.
Only.
Yep, no, I have it here.
Okay.
And I need to get... I wonder if I type Conan in the filter, right, I will get... No, I get a cow. I get a container.
Conan.
Conan. He's a... Hey, you just given me an idea for a Minotaur character.
Oh god.
Conan.
Yeah, he's Conan the Minotaur Barbarian and Sirloin the Minotaur Paladin.
I know where he learned all his Hokkien because he's Conan the Similar.
What?
As
I don't know
you
why.
as you arrive
Okay.
in the Mount Wudang, right, you hear commotions. I mean, these are cliff areas, right? Sound carries, and you hear a commotion that's echoing through the walls of the cavern.
Alright guys, did we forget we have bigger problems coming back here?
By the Imperials, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's okay, we have Conan. Conan specializes in killing Imperials. Very soon he become Emperor of China and we follow law. We have the number one thing to fight Imperials is barbarians.
One of your generation, the second generation disciples of Wudang, right, come running down. Yifan, you're back. Let's call him... I need a Chinese name generator.
Da.
R 铁.
打不死。
Changqiu.
Changqiu.
Changqiu
What?
comes up to you, runs up to you and says, "Ah, you're back. The big matters are not good. 大事不妙.
Oh god.
The big battles is in Gen or
The big matters are no good.
Yes. What has happened?
Hua Gong is here.
Who?
the Grand Duke.
No, he's Hua
No,
Gong.
as in,
The
Eunuch
Eunuch Hua.
Yeah. I mean, as in, I know we've spoken about it, but with who?
Eunuch Hua is here. We don't
Hua.
have much time. He's an old bureaucrat of two emperors.
Okay.
He is
Imperial people alert is going off.
he claims that he has been moving the troops from north in preparation for a mission, and has dropped by Mount Wudang for a visit, but no one is convinced of it. And fifth elder disciple managed to stall him for days, but now he's in a rage. He insists on coming to. We don't know. He is claiming that he's looking for rebels, but there are no rebels here, and this is just not done.
I look at the two of them. The monkey meme.
Well,
Suspicious monkey meme.
I'm going to pass the spear, right? The needle to Cang Tian
okay.
first. And then I was just going. I think you guys should stay outside.
I think that's a good idea.
I look at sorry, no, not the Siti. What's his name? Is my father
Don't like that, leh.
is my father able to find me another place to teleport to?
This would be the only circle. You would have to return to Xiangyang from here. The fire, the flame imperishable.
I have it. Bring Xiaoxiang to me, and then we'll leave.
Xiaoxiang is already in one of the caves. On the side paths, we had taken care to remove him before Hua Gong came here and tried to make a mountain of a molehill.
Wait, why would Hua Gong be interested in a child?
He's obviously doing imperial.
Elder Emerald Mountain says that he is looking for shit in a place that's not a latrine.
No problems. We will take the child.
I look at him and I say, well, Master Jianming did say that if you look hard enough, anything is a latrine.
He nods and he says, well, especially Hua Gong, he's not known to be a forgiving type.
Fine.
The Empire has a lot of good doctors.
Hey! It's Connie Sideshow! Hi!
Hello!
Hi! Hi Sylvie! Hi Chris! How are you guys?
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually gaming a little bit later than normal because we've had like major tech issues for like almost an hour and a half. Hey, thanks for following Shifting Wolf, or Shifting to Wolf. Yes. And sorry, if for those of you who are new to this, I will show you this. They've just completed a mission where they are. They've retrieved an artifact known as the Flame Imperishable to rescue a child, but they've also discovered that Mount Wudang, where Yifan is the disciple of, is now involved in some imperial trouble, and a particular eunuch Hua has demanded access to Mount Wudang. And this is what Mount Wudang looks like. these are the temples, and this is actually the Hoshan, the back mountain. This is the front of it, and this is the what I've called the cloud ascending pagoda. And this is the actual entrance to Mount Wudang. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. I know I promised not to do the whole hot scene thing again, but you know we have new visitors here, and I'm very proud of this map.
Yes, you have.
This is
Actually, I look at Cang Tian and I look at Yifan. Indulge me on this really insane idea.
Yes.
If we do meet Hua Gong Gong, and he for some reason picks a fight with us, then we will know more about ourselves and in relation to him, isn't it?
he says, do not pick a fight with Hua Gong Gong.
We are not picking a fight. He's the one who might be picking a fight, isn't it?
Do not pick a fight with Hua Gong Gong. He says his martial arts is at least comparable to any of the elder disciples except Elder Animal Mountain.
So he's an imperial bureaucrat who knows how to fight.
Imperial bureaucrat that cultivates on his spare time.
It's good to be rich and to have job security and just
Can have a lot of hobbies.
Yes.
Yeah, and I guess it's one of those sayings, right? That look about you don't wrestle a pig because even if you win, you get dirty.
He has a legendary set of martial arts that is called the Bone Dissolving Palm.
Oh, okay, that one, GG.
Let me guess which one he has modeled the eunuch after.
Make a wild guess, lor. You guys are as much martial arts series fans as I am, what? So you make a wild guess which one I modeled already. I already said Hua Gong Gong already, what? So
yeah, I know.
So they say take the child and leave. You go back to Xiangyang. His Grandmaster says this. He says that you already have all of the skills to treat him. Just use what you've learned from the Thousand Swords Manor. Break the cycle.
Literally, not subtle about breaking the cycle here.
The cycle is the thing that is causing him to deteriorate. Go. Hurry back to Xiangyang.
Very well. I look at Valky. Acolyte of Wudang. Could you give us some rations and wine for the road? My large there looks like he needs some refreshment.
Cang Tian says, "I have prepared some dried biscuits. We don't have wine, unfortunately. We have some water laced with wine to preserve it."
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a drink later, huh? That I tap on Valky.
All right, let's better go.
Yeah. Then I whispered about, okay, this is government business. Well, I think, would you still want to travel with us, Battle Brother?
I say, what kind of warrior does you take Valky for? To be afraid of petty, ballless bureaucrats? I am not afraid. You are my brother. I will travel with you.
As he says that, Yifan quick draws his sword of the wedding dress, do a quick cut on his palm, drip the blood around the on the
Rich, you're cutting off.
Go itself shrunk up.
You were cutting off a little bit.
Oh, so I was saying he cuts his hand with the sword of the rapier of the wedding dress, and drips the blood along the circle, and says the word Xiangyang.
All right. Okay, one last map, and then we will be done for the day. The cloud ladder spins you through the air. I previously didn't have a map, and right into a cave where the formation is. I just realized that I didn't put Volky. Nor the child. And you hear a voice. You hear a voice. You see where the eyeball is located. You hear, stop right there. You move, I'll put an arrow through you. I'd rather not fight, but we have some questions to ask you.
I turn towards that direction. Do I know who it is?
Make me a perception check.
Do all of us make the perception check?
Yeah, sure. Okay, child is not going to be there. And by the way, Bai Tao Xian is not with you.
Okay.
Make me a perception check. Tell me what you get.
17.
20.
Okay, those of you who rolled higher than 15, Cang Tian, tell me if you do, right? If you don't, that's fine.
I got 15. I only got 15.
Okay, they have the garb of Shenfu, which is the kind of localish authority, but in a much bigger geographic scale. They have the garb of the local magistrates or trackers. However, you also spot Lang Ziqing bound, gagged on the boat. And lastly, you see a little black cat standing on a white rock here.
Questioning, you say?
Yes, I'd much rather do this the easy way. And the black cat transforms itself why like that? Into a young lady wearing what look like fine travel clothes, stands over there and says, "Ah, you're finally here. It is very good to meet you. Your friend over here has said many things about you."
Who do we speak to?
My name is Mu Yi. I am one of the provincial magistrates, let's just say.
And what business do you have with us?
One of your associates, who is very important to us, has gone missing from Xiangyang. He was last seen with you lot. And I was hoping that you would be able to tell me where he has gone.
Who is this?
You know him. He's a big man. She's playing with her fingers a little, kind of big man, very hairy. Goes by the name of Pocky Rong, though that's not his name. That's not his real name.
I look at Cang Tian and Yifan.
We can tell her the truth. We do not know where he is.
I don't like your games, Cat.
These are
I don't
no
like-
games. There are no
No,
games here, Cang Tian.
I don't like the insinuation that our friends spoke about us. If you are provincial magistrate, you know the code of the Jianghu. Please don't make us betray people, and please don't insinuate our friends betrayed us. Now, you want to know about this man? We don't know where he is. And that's the end of it, Cat.
He thinks about it and he says, they did not betray you. They claim to know nothing as well, we just followed the trail. That is what I meant. Nothing or more of it.
And what have you know, provincial magistrate? That I wish there to be no more further difficulty between us. Is there anything else that you would have from us?
The last time we saw him, he was back in Xiangyang. And you came all the way here to look for us?
That is correct. He's gone missing. We have... Look, why don't you come back with us to Xiangyang? I will show you his hideout. You are heading back there too as well, aren't you? Are you not? Yes? She's waiting
I
for
look around. I look around and the rest.
I don't like her games. Do all of your officials sound so sanctimonious?
Then I look at the lady and say, apparently we are not. I blink at her.
You are not going back to Xiangyang? That is such a pity. I was hoping to
Is
count.
there a reason for us to?
Yeah. I don't think we have a reason to go to Xiangyang, right?
She thinks for a while.
I look towards the rest. No.
Well, maybe you can tell me what you know of the White Silk clan.
I look at the rest of them. We do not practice medicine. The White Silk Clan is a medicine hall that we...
Then I look over at this and it's like a
Look,
magistrate. If you're hoping to get our help to investigate a mysterious medicinal hall and dangle things like our friend is missing, associate is missing.
we dangle nothing. Your friend is missing. I was merely thinking that this would be a mutually beneficial association. But if you do not feel that way, that is completely fine with me.
You talk a lot, lady. But what do you care about the White Silk Hall? Or are you actually doing your job?
What I care about the White Silk Hall? If I did not care about the White Silk Hall, why would I have traveled a day just to meet you here?
So what do you know of them?
Precious little. And that is the reason why I need your help.
You do not investigate something you know precious little of. What did they do?
Why don't you go back to the hall? Go back to Pocky Rong's hideout and tell me. And see whether you see the same things I do. There are many disturbing things that I have come to, and I do not know whether you are playing the fool or actually ignorant of these things.
I wish you know where you stand on the matter.
I am not helping the White Silk Hall. If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
Are you saying the White Silk Hall wants us dead?
I don't know. But I do know that Pocky Rong she thinks for a while, as if she's trying to find the right words for this. Useful. And the White Silk, and he has gone missing from his home. She's looking edgy, looking almost irritated.
Yifan, Cang Tian, if Rocky Rong's in trouble, we probably should help.
Yeah, let's go help.
She nods and says, I apologize for your friend over there. He tried to fight his way out. Buy time for his brother to escape. You know how these things work. I understand that we don't have the best reputation.
I think it's not the reputation. I don't really know who you are, lady, cat, magistrate. But I think it's the fact that you enjoy your power of knowing more than us, and so that necessarily really puts you at ease. I guess we can just forget that, but if we are to work together in the future, maybe there's less of this. Maybe it's just a communication issue between magistrates and the common folk. But you can see why we'll all be suspicious, wouldn't you?
Fair enough.
Wait, what is Zixing's status?
We want the both of them freed as well.
You may take the boat. We will meet you in Xiangyang at Pocky Rong's hideout. There
So
you
we
will.
want the brothers, the performers. Are they free to go?
You're free to go. As far as I'm concerned, one act of stupidity does not deserve death. There are others who disagree with me, mind you.
Yes.
But I am known for my mercy from time to time.
So this is a threat.
No, it is not. If you choose to interpret it as a threat, that is up to you.
And what if we do not go with you?
Then you are free to go. But
Right.
know that you are being looked upon. She emphasizes the word looked upon in a way that makes you think that looking is probably the most innocuous thing that will probably come out of it.
See? Well, so then I look over at Yifan and at Valky, at the two performer brothers, and at Amo, and I say,
No, that's not two performers, there's only Lang Zixing there. Lang Ziyi is not there. Lang Ziyi is not there.
We'll go help you.
The thing is the half orc, right?
No, Lang Ziqing is the half elf.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll go investigate whatever you want us to investigate. And you help us. We'll help each other mutually beneficially, and you help us with this. Persuade people with your amazing mercy, reputation for mercy, to not have us so heavily observed.
Not from us. We have no business with you. I thought we made that clear already. The last time round you tangled with us.
No, I mean with the people observing us. You see, we help you, you help us.
Oh, those! Yes, of course.
I mean, I think it'd be useful for a portfolio as well, isn't it?
Not
to have less observers who aren't you in the city.
Well, you could say that. I will not. Let me put it this way. The advantages will not go amiss. You help us, we will help you. But I don't speak in speculation. What I need you to do is to go to the hideout and look and see if you see what I see.
Very well. Then Cang Tian walks away for 2 steps and then says,
Valky leans into who's next to Valky right now?
Probably Yifan.
Yeah, probably Yifan.
Okay, he leans into Yifan and says, "This woman is one hell of an asshole. I hope you realize that."
I know. I whisper back. I know. Better.
Can I?
It's a good saying. Better the asshole that you know than the asshole that you don't.
After this exchange, right? Does my insight tell me anything about whether anything she said is true?
Make a roll against her passive deception.
20.
Oh, okay. Gifted liar as she is, you realize that she is not. She's not lying. She's omitting information, but you can't tell whether it's because she's getting a kick out of it or because she really doesn't want to say.
I think so. Cang Tian was going to say something when he walked 2-3 steps away. He kind of like just casually says, "I do suppose there must be reasons why you want us to see what you want us to see.
Of course.
While we confirm that, then I understand that it can be quite hard to trust people around you, that you might need to get people outside eyes to look at things where you can't trust those closest to you." Then Cang Tian just leaves it at that and then just goes over to untie the bound brother, the performer.
It says, "Where's the lie? Where's the lie?" Okay, he goes up. He says, "You're free to go. Get back to Xiangyang. Go back to Pokérong's hideout. Then see what you see. See if you see what I see." And with
I
that,
suppose you'll contact us.
oh, we will find you. We always do.
I'm sure.
With that, we will close off the session. Thank you everybody for coming to join us for today, and apologies, we've had so many tech issues today. But thanks for bearing with us today.
As you can see, Case's face has not been seen throughout this entire session.
Yeah, I'm basically 2 spinning squares for the whole session.
Yep.
Yeah, and my video has been on and off a bit as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. So and the maps have been fading in and out of existence as well. It's been one of those days. I'm gonna like scream at my internet provider already. Okay, hey.
Thanks everyone. Thanks for coming by.
Hey, is there anyone we can raid, or has everybody gone to sleep already in our time zone?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay lah. Good night, everybody. We'll just head off. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
And thanks for
Thank you,
everybody.
everyone.
And thanks for everybody who's come over from Carney Sideshow. Take care. Take care.
Yep. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye. Are we offline?